An introvert, by definition, is often labeled as someone who finds energy in solitude rather than in the company of others. It's a term that carries a weight of misunderstanding, often reduced to a mere preference for quiet over chaos, but it encompasses so much more than that. It's a way of being, a lens through which the world is viewed, a complex interplay of thoughts, feelings, and reactions that shape one's existence. Imagine waking up in the morning, the sun spilling through the curtains, and instead of feeling the rush of excitement to plunge into the day, there's a gentle tug at your heart, a whisper that urges you to stay cocooned in the comfort of your own thoughts. The world outside is vibrant and noisy, filled with the laughter of friends, the chatter of colleagues, the bustle of life. But within, there's a sanctuary, a place where the mind can roam freely without the pressure of social expectations. An introvert doesn't shun the world. Rather, they navigate it with a different compass, one that points towards reflection and introspection. In social situations, the introvert often finds themselves in a dance of observation. While others engage in animated conversations, sharing stories and laughter, the introvert listens intently, absorbing the nuances of interaction, the subtleties of body language, the ebb and flow of dialogue. It's not that they lack something to say. Rather, they choose their words carefully, weighing each thought before it escapes their lips. There's a beauty in this deliberation, a richness in the silence that often goes unnoticed. The introvert is not absent from the conversation. They are the quiet observers, the thinkers, the ones who often see what others miss. Yet, this quiet observation can be misconstrued. People often mistake introversion for shyness or social anxiety, believing that the introvert is simply uncomfortable in social settings. While there may be instances where this is true, introversion is not inherently about fear or insecurity. It's about preference. It's about the choice to engage with the world in a way that feels authentic. An introvert may thrive in one-on-one conversations, where depth and connection can flourish, but feel drained in a crowded room where small talk reigns supreme. The world often celebrates extroversion, glorifying the loud, the boisterous, the charismatic. There's a certain allure to those who can command a room, who seem to draw energy from the very air around them. But what about the introvert? In a society that often prioritizes extroverted traits, introverts can feel like misfits, like puzzle pieces that don't quite fit into the grand picture. They may struggle to find their voice in a cacophony of sound, to assert their presence when the spotlight is so often trained on others. Yet, in their quietude, there lies a reservoir of strength, a depth of understanding that can illuminate the darkest corners of human experience. Being an introvert often means feeling deeply, even if that depth is expressed in silence. An introvert may find joy in the simplest of moments, the rustle of leaves on a breezy afternoon, the taste of a warm cup of tea, the pages of a well-loved book. These moments are treasured, cherished, and they provide a sense of grounding amidst the chaos of the outside world. There's a profound sense of peace that comes from solitude, a time to recharge, to reflect, to dream. It's not loneliness. It's a choice, a sanctuary where the introvert can reconnect with themselves. However, this sanctuary can also feel isolating. The introvert may watch as friends gather, as social plans unfold, and there's a longing to be a part of it, to engage, to share in the laughter. But the thought of entering that space can feel overwhelming, like stepping into a whirlwind. There's a push and pull, a desire for connection tempered by the need for solitude. It's a delicate balance, one that requires constant negotiation between the heart and the mind. In relationships, introverts often seek depth over breadth. They may not have a vast circle of friends, but the connections they do form are often profound and meaningful. They listen with intent, offer support without hesitation, and create a safe space for others to share their thoughts. This ability to connect on a deeper level can forge bonds that withstand the test of time. Yet, there's a vulnerability in this as well. The introvert may fear that their quiet nature will be misinterpreted as disinterest or aloofness, that their need for solitude will be seen as a rejection of others. It's a constant dance of self-expression, of finding the right words to convey the richness of their inner world. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, the introvert may find solace in technology. Online interactions can provide a platform for expression that feels less daunting. Social media, forums, and virtual gatherings allow for connection without the immediate pressure of face-to-face engagement. Here, the introvert can share their thoughts, engage in discussions, and connect with like-minded individuals who understand the beauty of silence. It's a realm where they can be themselves, where their voice can be heard without the constraints of traditional social dynamics. Yet, even in this digital landscape, there's a yearning for authenticity, for real connection. The introvert longs for moments of genuine interaction, where the noise fades away and the essence of another person shines through. They crave those deep conversations that linger long into the night, the shared silences that speak volumes, the understanding that transcends words. It's in these moments that the introvert feels most alive, most connected to the world around them. So, what is an introvert? An introvert is a complex being, a tapestry woven from threads of thought, feeling, and reflection. They are the quiet ones, the observers, the deep thinkers who navigate the world with a unique perspective. They carry within them a world rich with ideas and emotions, waiting for the right moment to share their light. And while they may not always seek the spotlight, their presence is felt, their impact profound. In a world that often celebrates the loud and the boisterous, the introvert stands as a reminder of the beauty found in silence, in depth, in the quiet strength of being.